After 11th chapter, you are supposed to chant Siddh Kunjika mantra.
After 11th chapter, we chant Siddh Kunjika Stotram.
That say, without chanting Siddh Kunjika mantra, the benefit of Saptashati cannot be derived. Very clear. When you sit here, I imagine that I have cleansed my place, I am clean up the negative energies.
Of the space, yes.
So after that, I want to protect myself with that mantra and imagine there are 3 layers of fire. I am in the between. So nothing can come and attack me. Then Kumari Puja. Then go with the Shabodhara mantra. But there's one more method also. If you don't do Chakra and Kumari Puja, straight away go to Shabodhara mantra and continue. After the completion of Durga Saptashati, you can do Kumari Puja.
Okay. Namaste everyone, a very warm welcome on the show, and I'm your host Rangoli Sharma. Before starting the podcast, do let me know from which part of the world are you watching this discussion. One more day and I've brought to you another exclusive episode on my English series Mystic Mind, and today we talk about Devi, we talk about her grace, her protection, her blessings upon us. So I'm sure if you have clicked on to this podcast, maybe Devi wants you to listen to this. Today we talk about the powers of Durga Saptashati. I'm sure you must have heard how powerful this text is when it comes to Devi. But today I've covered a whole complete discussion, a very detailed discussion on what exactly should be the procedure to chant Durga Saptashati. Which mantra should be used? How should you purify yourself before starting Durga Saptashati? I've also covered the powers of Siddh Kunjika Stotram. I'm sure you must have heard so many people say that if you want to get the full benefit of Durga Saptashati, you can also make Siddh Kunjika Stotram a regular part of your life. Is it possible? I've also talked about how Durga Saptashati helps you remove your fears, remove your enemies, remove the ill effects of Rahu. I'm sure you must have heard if Rahu is bothering you in your Kundali, Durga Saptashati will come to rescue you. Because that's Devi. She will always come to rescue her children. So do let me know, how connected do you feel to Devi? How do you feel her grace upon you? And for this wonderful discussion, once again, a Srividya Guru has joined me today. I would like to welcome once again Sri Atmanandanatha Guruji on Speaking Tree. Guruji, a very warm welcome on the show.
Shanta Vimala Prakasha Atma Guha Chidyogasya Sri Parananda Adi Sadgurun Namamyaham Punah Punah Namamyaham Punah Punah Agnana Timirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Let us, with this salutations to Guru Parampara, let us start Rangoli today.
So Guruji, to begin with, I think the most profound question when it comes to Durga Saptashati would be, what should be the right way to chant it? Because there are so many things that we hear Keelakam, we hear Kavacham, but we don't know the exact process, the exact pattern.
For all these questions, and do you want to give some information to the audience? Having invoked the Guru Shakti, I think I also invoke the Sri Mata, Maa Durga also, to help us, because we are too small to speak about her. Unless she gives us that Vak Shakti, we can speak, otherwise we are too small to talk about her.
Definitely, Guruji.
And when you said, what is the correct way of the Parayana of Durga Saptashati? There's a set procedure, very clearly documented and practiced. But unfortunately, as the day advances and time constraints, etc., many times we do it mechanically without following the proper way of doing it. Anything should be done properly to see that the benefit of it or how it looks and all. Everything, even small thing also. Even, I may not be wrong to say, even taking food, there is a method of taking to enjoy it. Am I not right?
Yes, Guruji.
So that way, I must refer here Durga Saptashati, we know it's a Markandeya Purana, part of it. Basically, a Tantra text inserted into Markandeya Purana is my understanding, and all scholars also do accept it. And where is the original text, Guruji? Maybe it may start from there also, because there are many texts today. Every publication have Durga Saptashati printed. I don't say they're wrong and all. I don't say that. Whatever they have information, they're putting it, and 13 chapters are there without any difficulty. Even the 13 chapters also, many shlokas we find the difference also in Patha. Once again, there's confusion. Somebody say this is right, that is right. Rangule, I'm happy to say, my Guru Parampara have access to a particular book.
Which is?
Called Durga Mahodadi.
Mahodadi.
Yeah, it was printed in somewhere in 1870. 1870 in Nirnaya Sagara Press. And I have that copy also with me. Very difficult to read that, and in fact, even though it is in Sanskrit, Sanskrit was not today like DTP and all. It was what we call printing was different technology on those days. So that I have, that is which not that say authentic, I don't say, but for my parampara it's authentic, I should say. And my parampara being Guhananda parampara, they have been very serious about finding out the proper text and all. We had scholars on that. So that is a reference we have for all of our practices and chanting of Saptashati in our lineage. Even in all lineages, some things are very common. But maybe leaving it some time. They may skip for reasons. So naturally, for any religious or spiritual activity, taking bath.
Okay.
I start from there because that's the best way to begin. From where to start?
Purify yourself.
Purify. People say, Guruji, I have a purification of mind. Why should I purify my body also? I think both go together. The purification of body and mind both required. And we know very much, even science accepts it. When you take bath, you are relaxed. Moment, the water is one which absorbs negativity, madam. Isn't it so? Moment you take bath, you are relaxed mentally. Why? Whatever the negativities have gone, when you clean up your body, even mind also at least I don't say clean up, it becomes calm. Nobody can deny that. Bath itself refreshes. So with bath, you should do it. And then worshipping, you should sit somewhere, na? But that is not the asana for you sit for doing. You should change the asana afterwards. This asana is to make only initial rituals, which is a very important thing most of us forget. There are two asanas here mentioned. One asana to do initial rituals, and then you sit in the regular asana to chant, make other things.
So there should be two asanas.
Two. First is one asana where you do one thing, do regular Achamya, whatever you want Achamya. Actually, Achamya also is not the regular Achamya or Keshvaya Svahana. That Achamya is Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swaha, Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swaha, Shutattvam Shodhayami. There's three different tattvas which makes 36 tattvas together. That is the basic Tantra principle. There are 36 tattvas in the universe which makes the universe. So, with that you do pranayama. Very interesting. And then after that Achamya, you do pranayama also, whatever the way you want to do. Then take Sankalpa. Sankalpa, without Sankalpa, no activity takes place. Whether spiritual or religious. I'm somehow I'm using two words, spiritual and religious.
Spiritual and?
Religious.
Religious, yes.
Religious are worshipping puja and all. I call it Saptashati Parayana is a spiritual practice. It can be fit into religious practice also. It's also spiritual practice. It takes you more than the material requirement, then become really spiritual only. You should put into the spiritual class only. The Parayana properly properly, underline, properly, definitely a spiritual practice. Make take the person much above the normal human being. So, with that Sankalpa always, Shubhe, Shobhane, Muhurta, Adi, Brahmana, Ditya Prarde. So, you identify the time and the space where you are, time, space, and what am I.
Okay.
With our Gotra, Nakshatra, all that.
Okay. And for Guruji, for how many days this the initial Sankalp should be, and at what time you should chant it?
Okay, I should say, initially I'm talking about one Parayana here.
Okay.
In case for Sankalpa, they can change. Why I'm doing, I do Sankalpa for 48 days, I do 1 day, 5 days I do, or I do every weekly. Whatever they want to Sankalpa, enough to them. What for is doing also you can mention there. It's for not for general benefit or a specific benefit also you can. Sankalpa left to the person what he wants to do, why he is doing. Even somebody can also chant for Moksha Prapti. Who stops? Mukti Prapti. Who stops? Sankalpa is the thought. I put my thought there. And I recognize my space, time, and myself. Who am I? Always in our practice, to say what am I don't only say my name, I say my Gotra, my origin from where I came, and my name, Nakshatra, all that, I identify myself. So after that, then you do small Ganapati Puja.
Okay.
Now, you sit on that asana. One more asana you have to put. One more asana. There is a specific process doing asana puja.
Asana puja.
Before sitting on the asana for doing Parayana, you should worship the asana. There's a method for it. Asana puja, there's a mantras also there. I don't want to. It's known. People can understand and ask somebody what is the asana puja. But asana puja afterwards, they should change this asana, sit on that asana. That asana should be facing east or north. So, what I mentioned here is 2 asanas, which is missing in most of the time. Commonly, people are not aware of that. One asana for sitting initial things, and then do asana puja, go ahead. So, we had done asana puja, and we sit on asana puja. Then what? You have to clean your negative energies in and around.
Yes.
That is called Bahya Bhuta Shuddhi, it's called. Bahya Bhuta Shuddhi, it's called. So, there's a method for Bahya Bhuta Shuddhi. And then we are having done that cleaning the outside to not to give trouble us. Then we also do Sthala Shuddhi, place. That means, that is a wonderful, this thing is there. Om Antariksham Aratya Humpat, where there's a mantra for that. To make Sthala Shuddhi.
Okay, to make the space clean.
Space.
Okay, where you're sitting.
First you cleanse the thing, and the Sthala also makes Shuddhi. Then Vignosarana is there very much. And also called Atma Rakshana. See, you have cleansed that. You are chanting now something very great. So you need also production for that. The specific mantras. And finally you come to Om Sudarshanaya Astraya Pat. With that, who recite, he imagine the 3 layers of fire surrounding him. You got my point? When you sit here, I imagine that I have cleansed my place, I am cleaning up the negative energies.
Of the space, yes.
So, after that, I want to protect myself with that mantra and imagine there are 3 layers of fire. I am in the between. So nothing can come and attack me. I am protected by the fire. That is Atma Rakshana. And then go to very important this Prana Pratishtha. Here I am giving a different dimension to Prana Pratishtha. Prana Pratishtha in a religious practice, I think people do accept it. There is an idol, or there is a photo, there is a kalash. We do Prana Pratishtha in that. Yes or no? And then I start worshipping. with all my respect to scholars, both Vedic and Tantric scholars, in this case, Prana Pratishtha is doing for ourselves.
For our own selves.
For our own self. Because the place the hand on the heart and talk about Prana Pratishtha mantra, which means let my prana be established here. Calling scattered life force back into centered presence. Hevagatya. Let my jiva be here. Mama jiva yastitaha. That means this thapita here, stabilizing here, that means identifying the consciousness in the heart. I am holding and talking about my prana and jiva. Let it all come here and stabilize here, sthapita here. Okay, and then complete sensory organs, cognitive integration also be here. Having come here, remain happily stay here. Prana Pratishtha is not invoking everything from the other way. I invoking all that in myself. That's exactly. And make my senses and everything in proper place, and I become totally a different man. In that case, what happens is I become myself the divine.
You yourself become the divine.
That's what exactly happens here. Okay. Then you do Matrika Nyasa. Matrika Nyasa is all the Sanskrit alphabets, okay, placed in cupped hands, Anjali, like this, and you do Nyasa 3 times. That means all the what Matrikas, the sound form. The mantra, whatever I'm chanting, is also within that. So all that energized and get into my body. Matrika Nyasa. That is the very important thing. Now I become, I have done Sthala Shuddhi, I have done everything, I have done Prana Pratishtha of myself. Then I also did my all letters into my body. So what happened? I become the body of mantra itself.
Okay.
It's very important that the person who recites, he himself become the mantra body. Mantramaya Sharira, we call it. That happens then once again to perform pranayama with Navarna mantra.
Okay.
Now, we know, whoever having Navarna mantra, they know how to make pranayama. I did not say that. So, because here, when we want to do Navarna mantra Parayana, mantra chanting is required. So, one should have Navarna mantra Diksha. Here comes the question.
The role of Guru.
See, people ask me, why we want Navarna mantra for chanting this?
For chanting Durga Saptashati, why it is required?
Navarna mantra becomes a part of chanting here. You are doing pranayama with Navarna mantra. So you should have Navarna mantra. Na? So then you have to do Navarna mantra. Because you want to do Navarna mantra, Saptashati Parayana, you need initiation of Navarna mantra. This is the crux. But Guruji, well, somebody cannot read this without Navarna mantra. Yes, can read it. But not with all procedures. They can straight away go to Parayana, 13 chapters. So they read the story. Sundara Kanda story, na? We read Ramayana. Similarly, they also read the story of Durga, Mahishasura and everything. They get the Parayana Pala. They need not go for Navarna mantra initiation also. I am very clear on that. This is my Guru told me very clearly. Follow all these things, all angas, and chant Saptashati, including Navarna mantra. You require Navarna mantra Diksha. If that means you are getting the benefit of Durga Saptashati as Parayana Phala as well as Mantra Phala also.
Okay.
If you are not get into mantra initiation, you need not stop it, please. You can still chant. As you chant many Puranas, Sundara Kanda you chant. It's a story of Rama, is it not so? Similarly, you can chant story of Durga, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, and how they destroyed Mahishasura. You can read it. Still you get the Parayana Pala. Otherwise, if you want to follow all this procedure, you should, whatever I'm telling procedure, then you need Navarana mantra. So now we did all the preliminaries, did Matukanyasa, we become Mantra Sharira. Now Navarana mantra, once again I did Parana, then what next?
What next? Yes. Kavacham or Keelakam. Then comes what?
No, before that I should light lamp, no?
Oh, yes. Guruji, what comes after the Navaran mantra?
There is a need to light the lamp specifically for the purpose of chanting, reciting Saptashati Parayana. That doesn't mean there is no lamp before. There would have been lamp there. If you're in a puja room in your house, there may be already the lamp there. You don't go with that. But for chanting, reciting Durga Saptashati, there is a procedure to light the lamp called Deepa Sthapana. Very clear. And Deepa Sthapana is very interesting. We should have 2 lamps. One lamp with a white wick having a ghee lamp. The another one with the oil lamp with a red wick. See, 2 lamps should be lit in. That is exactly called Deepa Sthapana. There is a mantra for it. Bo Deepa Devi, mantra is there. There you light the lamp and pray that Deepa. Deepa also is a Devi. You pray Deepa Devi, Amma, I have light the lamp now and I am invoking you as Deepa itself, and I request you be there till I complete this thing. That is a prayer to Deepa. So both are done. A lot of things are there in that. How many things you have to put it? How many wicks you have to put in Deepa? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So they can choose whatever they want to put, but each one has a different thing. 2 for something and 3 for happy things, for progeny 3, 4 is for happiness in the family, and 5 for Akhanda Aishwarya, and 6 for even for Mukti. So depends on what Sankalpa you have, accordingly you can put the wicks also. Okay.
What after that, Guruji?
So we made all these things. A very important thing here after this called Shapa Uddhara Mantra.
Which mantra?
Shapa Uddhara Mantra. Is it Shapa Uddhara for the Durga Saptashati or for us only? It's a question mark. The curse lifted. We should note that there is a. This goes like this. Om Hrim Klim Shrim Klim Krim Krim Chandike Devi Shapanugraham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Shapanugraham Kuru Kuru Swaha. It's a original text. There are also texts, including Gita Press, which reads as Shapanashanugraham Kuru Kuru Swaha. This is a small confusion here, which is right. Shapanugraham or what? Shapa Uddharam. See, Shapa Uddhara means actually, lift. Is it not so? Is it not so? Is it not so? Lifting. You lift me from all the sins. Also correct. And otherwise, Shapa Nasha, you destroy all my sins. Both are right. But lift me from this thing is most convenient. And one thing I forgot to, this thing, Deepa Sthapanam afterwards, instead of going to Shapoddhara Mantra, there's one more provision there which I missed it. If one want to perform Saptashati Yantra Puja, optional, there's a separate procedure for that. It's make more completed. There is a Yantra, Saptashati Yantra is available. So there's a elaborate worship of Saptashati Yantra like Shi Chakra Yantra Puja also. That is a part of this only. But you can skip that. If you want to do that also, you can do it. Then Kumari Puja. Then go with the Shapoddhara Mantra. But there's one more method also. If you don't do Chakra and Kumari Puja, Straight away go to Shapad Dharma mantra and continue. After the completion of Durga Saptashati, you can do Kumari Puja.
Okay.
You are very clear. If you want to incorporate Chakra Puja also part of your Parayana, before Shapad Dharma mantra, one should go for Chakra Puja. Saptashati Puja, all avaranas you regularly. Then Kumari Puja. Kumari Puja very clearly mentioned. Who is Kumari? How many Kumaris? There are 9 Kumaris.
Okay.
Very clearly mentioned that Durga Mahatadi, from age 2 to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 2 years to 10 years is 9 Kumaris.
Is this important, Kumari Puja? Because I'm sure that so many of us have not even heard about it. Like even for chanting Durga Saptashati, you have to do Kumari Puja also.
Afterwards, I told you very clearly, there's no confusion here. Kumari Puja is a must, you have to do. Whether you do for 1 Kumari, 2 Kumari is different. If you want to do proper Kumari Puja, if you want to choose also Shri Chakra, Saptashati Chakra Puja, you must do Saptashati Chakra Puja, then Kumari Puja, then come to Parayana. If you don't choose to make Chakra Puja, forget it. You straight away go to Shapad Dharma mantra, continue your journey. But after completing the Saptashati Parayana, at the end, do Kumari Puja. Any doubt here?
Okay.
Still doubt?
No, makes sense.
Then Kumari Puja is your option. Whether you do for 1 Kumari, 2 Kumari, 3 Kumari. But if you do Saptashati Yantra Puja, then it is preferable to get the full benefit of that, getting 9 Kumaris of this age. This I have seen in Kamakya.
Okay.
They do that. Beautifully they do it. So it is optional. It depends on your convenience and all. But this is what the procedure speaks. Guruji, how do we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ages? That question mark remains. But this is the procedure I am telling you. That's all. Okay. So, Shapad Dharma mantra, ho gaya. Now comes Kavacham.
Kavacham. Now that we understood all the procedure, then comes Kavacham.
Before Kavacham, there's one more mantra also is there. Utkilana mantra.
Utkilan. What does Utkilan do, Guruji?
It opens up, Utkilana means it...
Okay, it unlocks.
Keelaka is different, Utkilana is different. Keelaka I talk a little later. When it comes to Keelaka will come later. Now Utkilana is also there. Shapodhara. Okay, lift that shapa and to the grace. And shapa and asana, you clear the shapa. Whatever, both are okay. But we use shapa anugraham. Shapa and ashanugraham, no? Shapa anugraham. When you lift the shapa, it becomes grace. That's what we understand, shapa anugraha. Another thing is shapa, destroy the shapa and give me grace. Okay. Kavacha is praying her to protect each part of my body. That is Kavacham. It's an armor to protect the chanter. That's one thing. Then important is Argala next. The Argala is 3 essential preliminary hymns there. That is Kavacha, Argala, Keelakam. It is not just a prayer. Argala is literally means a latch or a bar, etc. Represents something that controls the access. You lock the door, so you don't allow anybody else.
Exactly.
Is it not so? So Kavacha, Argala, difference is there, please. Kavacha is to protect you, and Argala is open that latch. It stops, the mantra or the Devi doesn't allow you. She locked it. So Argala, you pray her, Rupam Dehi, Jagan Dehi. So you, please Amma, open your lock. You have locked me. I want to be with you. That a prayer that removes resistance and grants access to Devi's grace is Argala. Very important. Repeats Rupam Dehi, Jagan Dehi. Yasho Dehi Dvishojahe. Amma, grant me beauty, victory, fame, and destroy my enemies. Vishojahi. That actually is clarity. Rupam Dehi, is it beauty asking for? Looks to be. Literal sense. Subtle sense is Give me that divine perception. Give me that clarity. Rupandehi is that, not give me beauty.
Physical beauty.
Looks like, but no.
Inner beauty also it talks
Inner
about.
beauty. Give me clarity. I am disturbed. And victory, fame, not victory over mind. And give me the merit, fame, and destroy all that spiritual radiance. That's the Rupandehi Jayamdehi. Is a conscious opening of oneself to Devi's grace, which removes both external and internal barriers. Argala. Now go to Keelakam. Keelakam is one. Argala, Keelaka difference is there. Kavacha difference is there. Kavacha is protection.
Okay.
Right?
Kavacha is for protection.
Protection. Argala is asking her to please, Amma, open it. I am to come to you. You are last
For the
date.
access. Argala is for the access
The
to.
Keelaka is what? It is something, a pin, wedge, that fixes, locks or holds something in a place. That means that's what exactly Keelakam is. With Keelaka, you hold yourself. Keelaka is also understood as opening key. Another reason is, Keelaka is put me, held me there, hold me there, don't disturb me. Give me that energy. So I stick here as long as Keelakam is that pin, what we are tied to that. And I will not move. I will be there. That's Keelakam actually. This is exactly prevents the full power of Durga Saptashati from manifesting. This is Keelakam. Then once again you have to go for Navarana Vidhi. Before getting into Parayana, you must chant Navarana Mantra once again.
Once again Navarana Mantra.
That Navarana Mantra only for Pranayama.
Okay.
You have not done mantra there. You did only Pranayama Navarana Mantra. Did you do Navarana Mantra there? No. I said only do Pranayama with Navarana Mantra. That much only I told, na? I didn't say more than that. Here you should do Navarana Mantra before proceeding to Parayana part. This Navarana Mantra is a very, very, very important thing I am talking about. Most of the books have ordinary some nyasas. Karanyasa, Anganyasa, Aksharanyasa, Rishyadanyasa, Dignyasa, Aksharanyasa, matter ends with that. To make Navarana Mantra really fruitful, it speaks about 11 nyasas, Ekadasha nyasa. After 11 nyasas, once again you should do for all these Rishyadanyasa, Aksharanyasa, Karanyasa and all. Even this 11 nyasas, each nyasa has a specific benefit also, which we will discuss in some other time, because that itself make a podcast. So because we are sitting here on a subject which has no end or beginning. So we have a constraint of time and we should finish that.
Yes.
So after Ekad, only my request is whoever does Navarana Mantra, please see that we do also Ekadasha Nyasa to get the benefit of Navarana Mantra. Whether you do Navarana Mantra along with Saptashati Parayana or independently Navarana Mantra, better to do with Ekadasha Nyasa than only limited Nyasas. The more Nyasas for a mantra makes the mantra powerful and makes it beneficial also. That's why, Sri Chakra Puja, there are a number of Nyasas available. I'm not diverting. I'm just telling you how much Nyasa is very important to get the energy of the mantra and useful of the mantra for oneself, the sadhaka. So after this, Ratri Sukta, there are two types of Sukta. Ratri is right now. One is Vedokta, it's in Rigveda. The other one is in Tantra. Ratri is what? It's not darkness. It's not a negative sense. The protective, enveloping presence, which is the cosmic regulator of rest, and there's no vulnerability of that. It should come out of that darkness. So Ratri Sukta, you pray her. And that is if you talk about Vedokta mantra. In Tantrokta, it is the Mahashakti herself. There, Ratri Sukta is Ratri, night, and you're asking for that. Where here, that Sukta gives you help, power that wheels, dissolves everything and regenerates. the purpose of Rati Sukta. Both Rati Sukta, Rigvedic and also Tantric Sukta. And even if they cannot chant Vedic Sukta, they can also do only this much only. Now afterwards, Karanya. Once again, there is a Nyasa for Saptashati Parayana. There are two Nyasas, please. One is for Navana Mantra, Nyasa. There is Nyasa also for Saptashati with mantras. Varanyasa, Anganyasa is there. After that, then you start 13 chapters.
All the 13 chapters after all the procedure that we discussed.
Then, but at the same time, after 11th chapter, you are supposed to chant Siddh Kunjika mantra.
After 11th chapter, we chant Siddh Kunjika Stotram.
That say, without chanting Siddh Kunjika mantra, the benefit of Saptashati cannot be derived. Very clear.
So that is the importance of Durga Saptashati.
Vina Japyana.
So that is the importance of
yes.
Siddh Kunjika.
But there are two methods here. They chant after 11th chapter. There is some method, some lineage follows. After 13 chapters, they do chant Saptashati. I mean, Siddh Kunjika. So, then we talk about then conclude it with the Uttara Bhaga, Uttara Nyasa. Once again, the same Nyasa happens. Conclude with then Pradhanika Rahasya, Vaikrutika Rahasya, Murti Rahasya. All three are very secretive thing. That also must chant. That Rahasya need not be chanted loud.
Okay. Mentally it should
be chanted. Okay. And then do Apradakshana Stotra, Samarpana. This is exactly the regular method of Parayana. But there are different still methods are there for convenience as there.
So Guruji, now that we understood the process, now let's just say our viewers make Durga Saptashati a regular part of their lives and they follow the process, the procedure that you talked about. What changes, what transformation will Durga Saptashati bring into their life? What are the benefits? What would be the powers they would receive?
I should say that in medicine we call Sanjeevani, medicine for everything. Saptashati gives everything, whatever one desires for it.
Be it material, be it spiritual.
Whatever we ask for it. But there are certain mantras also there. If you incorporate that mantra into them, along with that, in different this thing is there. That's called Samputi-karana. That itself become another podcast for you, because each mantra, you prefix and suffix those mantras and it will give you a different effect. Otherwise, this gives everything. And this is also used for Rahu dosha and all, basically.
Yeah, Guruji.
But it is not straight away, I should say, it is directly not that. But it's not anti-Rahu, I call it. I don't say. But it's a Rahu transformation.
So it controls your Rahu. So many people say that if you have a bad Rahu,
if you have a bad Rahu,
you
can always do it, but you can't just say it is Durga remedy for Rahu. No, because it is more mechanical it becomes. It is not so. More accurate thing is, when Rahu creates the inner disorder, normally, Devi invocation restores that cosmic order within that. So it's not fighting against Rahu, because there is nothing. It is not mentioned in any of the classical text, I'm telling you, on Rahu and this thing. But whatever Rahu creates the disturbance, that's Rahu is as we understand astrological understanding is, Rahu is the one which creates a lot of confusion, trouble, all that, restlessness. You can name anything difficulty, it goes to Rahu.
It will go to Rahu.
Rahu only, yes. Come on. So, what all that he creates, maybe Saptashati Parayana and any worship towards Durga will make you to nullify those things. So, that doesn't mean it works against Rahu. It's not a remedy for Rahu, but what Rahu creates, that can be nullified or reduced by Saptashati Parayana. And also many other practices of Durga worship also helps it.
But Guruji, I'm sure that, with the busy lives that people are living these days, if they make the whole procedure that we talked about a regular part of their lives, it would be too long. So how to make sure that you can balance your whole day? Because I'm sure the puja that you said, it would require some 2 hours of your...
If they cannot spend so much of time on 13 chapters, what should be done? There are some methods which they should ask their guru and get it. One is, they can chant only one charita, only one, for Pratama Charitra.
Okay.
And only Madhyama Charita, only Uttama Charita. They can choose and they can chant it only. One possibility. The next possibility is, make it for 3 days. Divide into 3 parts and do it. Make it for 7 days also. There is a possibility. There is all mentioned in Katyayani Tantra. It is not that I am telling here. You can divide this into 3 parts and do for 3 days. You cannot do it 1 day. Make it for 7 days and do it for 7 days. If you have no time 1 day, then in Navaratri you can do 9 days also, dividing into different parts. It is mentioned very clearly on that. So that's how you can divide into. And more than that, there is one important thing in Katyayani Tantra is very, very important, that there are different combinations, permutation combination. It becomes 9 combinations. We hope you understand what 9 combinations means. One is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. I am talking about charitas. So this way also you can chant. There are different methods are there. You do everything in a single sitting only, but method is different. Not only Pratama, Dvitiya, not that, Dvitiya, Tutiya. No, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1. So if you can make that combination, become 9 combinations. It is not my statement. It is in Katyayani Tantra. So I have given you now the easiest way of chanting if the time is not there. Okay, na?
Guruji, is there something additional that people can add to Durga Saptashati to increase its power? Like, are there some more mantras if you want to manifest specific desires, like that of wealth, that of marriage, that of children, that of removing obstacles and haters? Is there anything of that sort as well?
I am told, though I have not gone through those texts, I rely upon one of my mentor, not my guru actually, Gunjur Ramachandra Shastri, was an authority on Saptashati mantra. He mentioned that there are many references in Katyayani Tantra, Varahi Tantra and Damara Tantra about even Naguji Bhatta is one who made also bhashya on that. He says there are many ways we can chant. If you want to get eligibility for many things, I am speaking proficiency, then you can add Gayatri mantra into that, both sides. Each mantra, each sloka, add Gayatri mantra and chant. And you want, we want a lot of things, we want so much this and that, Sarvabhishta we call it, Sarvabhishta Pala. I hope you understand Sarvabhishta Pala, I can't put it in English. Sarvabhishta, I have so many desires, I want together. For that, they can chant this, Durga Sukta, Jata Veda Se Sunavama Samachada. First sloka they can add and do it. And Apamrityu is one thing very clearly. For that very serious thing, Shatakshari mantra is called. There is one Shatakshari mantra called. Is there that makes Durga mantra, Trambaka mantra, Gayatri mantra, all that together Shatakshari becomes. That you add and do it. That's for the thing. And one more thing, another thing, Sarva Karya Siddhi.
Sarva Karya
Siddhi. For that, one sloka is there. Within that Durga only, Shanatadinata Paritana Parayana, Sarvasyarti Hare Devi, Narayana Namostate can be added there. And Yevam Devyam Varam Labdya for different boons you want to ask. And for any diseases you can say Rogana Se Shahna Pashanti Tushta. And once again, Bhagavatya Kutyam Sarvam, we can add it. And you have a lot of difficulties and there is a lot of, you are under grief. Dukkha we call it. Dukh ho raha hai, bahut dukh ho raha hai. There you can say, Devi Prapannati Hare Prasida can be added. And accidents, etc. Sometimes, you undergo, people say, Guruji, in 2 months I have undergone many accidents, how to can. There, Shulena Pahino Devi. That can be added. And once again, Vivaha Prapti Vasmi, marriage. For that, Sarva Mangala Mangalye
Shri
can be
Sadhak
added there.
Spiritual
And there's one thing called Vashikarana also is there. Vashikarana is not that, need not be, see, somebody you want to control, not good. That's not a Mamachara, I'm not talking about. There is some disharmony in the family, assume. Should it continue? Normally, some disharmony between father and son, mother and father is on the hand. There they can use Nanapijansi. Nanyanapatejansi, Bhagavati Sada. That can be used for that. Bringing harmony, I should say. I don't use the word Vashikarana. Bringing harmony in the family, that will be a wonderful thing to do it. Okay? And to Mahalakshmi, everybody wants.
Yes.
For that,
who doesn't want Mahalakshmi?
Kamso Smitam Hiranya Prakaram Ardram Vrantim. That's some Sisukta. That can be added there to Durga Saptashati. And there's a serious Mrityu. Then Trambakam Ejamahe can be added to this. Okay. And with all this, these are the shlokas as it is putting into prefix and suffix to the specific thing. But one very important thing is not much discussed in public forum, as well as not available also. And this is referred in Sanatan Durga, which was printed in 1973, I think. That is available in Sanskrit Academy in UP. Somebody can access it also. I access it, I'm talking about it. There you can say, in case of keeping up, now it's something happening in war happening, now we are in trouble and we are affected our country. Then you can think of Aim Deem Namaha. Aim Deem Namaha can be added so that it gives you some protection to the country. And there is some corona, something happens, there is society suffering. There
collective suffering.
Yeah. And then even also something bad happening, there's a tsunami or earthquake. It's all that happens, unnatural things. There you can see I'm frame Namaha can be added. Okay.
And Guruji, when these mantras should be added, like after completing the 13 chapters?
No. For every mantra, every shloka, before and after.
Before and
Om Savan Suryatanayo, first shloka, you initially and then close it also. But every shloka, 700 shlokas, before and after, both, called Samputi Karana it is called. That means every month, every shloka of 700 shlokas, every shloka should have beginning and end. Okay? Add this and chant. This Samputi Karana, I tell you, it's my personal experience. Samputi Karita, Saptashati Parayana gives you instantaneous results for a particular thing. I have no doubt about it. And then, for prosperity, I'm from Namaha can be added. Okay. And there's a fear. So everything there is something. Shroom Namaha for fear. And we have got sins to be cleared. Papa Nivarana. Everybody feel that I have done some Papa, I should be cleared then. Then you have a Traim Namaha can be added. Okay. And different kinds of diseases we are suffering. Then Horom Namaha. And somebody wants moksha, liberation. For them, they can call frame Namaha. And somebody wants not moksha, somebody wants Varga. Okay, fine. For that, Shroom Namaha. And somebody wants energy. Okay, we go to gym and all, For that, Freem Namaha. And somebody wants comfort, Saha Namaha. Like this, there are, here also for marriage, one thing is there. Here also, that is Am Namaha. Also, I add that you can have this. And this is how there are Samputi Karana comes here. This is how, if you independently know, generally, if you want a specific thing, I have given you some specific mantras to be added along with the.
Guruji, from here on, I also want to know the powers of Siddh Kunjika Stotra. Like, is it possible if a person chants only Siddh Kunjika Stotra and can benefits the power of Durga Saptashati?
See, that is not right. There is a somebody say that without Siddha Kunjika Stotra itself, you get the benefit of Saptashati mantra. There is some saying in that.
Yes, people say these days, yes.
That is not true, ma. Because it may read like that. Then why is Saptashati? It's simply why that connects Saptashati. What I should say that though it reads like that, I'm sorry with my understanding. Siddha Kunjika helps you get the result of Saptashati. Not that it itself will give the result of Saptashati. And at the same time, they're also saying without Siddha Kunjika, Saptashati Parayana is not completed. Okay? What this happens? When they can do independently also. It's very important, not necessarily with the Saptashati. What happens here? With the study, there can be a shift in that thought process by Siddha Kunjika alone. And in the mental field, they can think of reduction in. We will have the problem. We don't think properly. Thought process is scattered always. No focused thought. Is it not so? We will go on oscillating our thought. That can be controlled by Siddha Kunjika. That can be definitely controlled. And it can also give you that sharper decision clarity will give you. What more you want? Decision makers, for them, Siddha Kunjika is a wonderful remedy. Chanting Siddha Kunjika. Okay? Alertness will come with Siddha Kunjika. You will be alert in this thing then. Okay? Even mental states, sometimes we go low. We can come out of that. Siddha Kunjika. Okay? More than I should say that stabilization, it brings stabilization in our life. I found this much is guaranteed. We are always unstable. In mentally, physically, something. You can't achieve anything unless you are stable. Is it not so? Instead of telling Siddha Kunjika gives you that, this, that and all, surely Siddha Kunjika is loaded with a lot of mantra, this thing, 6 syllables. How many? Jvala, Prajvala, Prajvala, Am, Reem, some, I don't want to chant that mantra. Siddha Kunjika Stotra has a mantra also, that with I am Reeming Chamunda, which I start.
Yes.
Stotra has a mantra in it. Is it not so? That gives stability, ma. By telling that I am giving you the total benefit of Siddha Kunjika. It gives you perfect stability, the composed mind, calm mind, and thought is focused thought. See, what all required for one's success if you talk?
What?
Is it not so? Success is not because of these things, I don't say it gives you success. Instead of that, it gives you such a state of mind, such a state of physical thing where you can focus everything. You become calm, quiet, stability thinking, focused thinking. All that is definitely going to be Siddha Kunjika. That's why it's called Siddha Kunjika. Very, very
wonderful,
good.
Guruji.
And I wish that if you want somebody to take Siddha Kunjika itself as a sadhana, wonderful.
Only Siddha Kunjika.
Only Siddha Kunjika. Definitely. And take it for a mandala, 48 days. And make Sankalpa. And they need not have to say any Sankalpa. Let them say, whatever Siddha Kunjika is giving, let it come to me enough. I want this success, nothing also required. Siddha Kunjika mantra, stotra, palas siddhyartya enough. You got my point? I pray for the benefit of whatever that Siddha Kunjika gives me enough.
Whatever Devi gives me is enough.
No, Siddha Kunjika, that's what gives you stability, What more? See, we are all in trouble because of no stability, madam. Is it not so, Rangoli?
Yes, Guruji.
Stability of mind, stability of thought, focused
Emotions,
thoughts.
Yes.
So all that it gives. So don't ask for specifically something. You ask for Siddha Kunjika, the phala, whatever it gives by chanting. I think it's a wonderful situation. 48 days and repeat sometimes. And somebody can try this and give feedback to you on that.
Definitely, Guruji. Our viewers would write to us, and I think it was such a detailed and wonderful discussion, like always with you. So I'm sure that this reaches the right audience, that Devi calls the one she wants to through this podcast. it's all Devi's grace that she wants a particular viewer to chant Durga Saptashati or Siddh Kunjika Stotram. I take it as a sign only. So I'm so grateful that you joined us today, Guruji.
Sorry for us the interference. I'm not comfortable with what I spoke today because such a vast subject of Durga Saptashati. And we want to cover in 40-50 minutes and all these things. Now, Siddh Kunjika may take so much of time talking about each sloka and all. So, with a very constrained time, we have taken up the subject of a vast subject. We have taken.
Definitely, Guruji. But I'm sure this would help and reach the right audience.
This will definitely help, and always, it will be useful
Guruji.
to them.
Thank you so much again for joining us today.
If this can make the viewers inclined towards Durga Saptashati, to chant, it will be a great service. And others who are already chanting Durga Saptashati, if they can refine their chanting, go for a proper chanting, though not going only with my statement or my talk here, they can refer certain books and see what all I spoke is, they can refer, because they hear and go. Instead of that, they can also refer certain books available for them where he has elaborately explained. They can follow and make the Durga Saptashati useful to them, beneficial to them. And very important, I forgot, is the proper pronunciation, which I forgot, because very, 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 very important. And we are in a hurry to chant. 700 slokas finished fast, 2 hours, 1.5 hours. No, there should be a rhythm in that. With a rhythm, if they chant Saptashati, that rhythm itself will take you somewhere.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Guruji. So you let me know in the comment section, how did you like today's podcast? Do you also feel Devi's blessings, Devi's grace, Devi's love upon you? Have you started your journey of chanting Durga Saptashati, of chanting Siddh Kunjika Stotra? I'm sure that the process that Guruji taught us today, you will make it a regular part of your life, and do let me know what transformation does Devi bring into your life, what powers do you feel, and how do you feel her grace, her protection upon you. I'll keep bringing you such divine discussions. This is your host Rangoli Sharma. I'll see you in another podcast. Namaste.